Welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan. This is going to be another week update, and we're going to start with a mail call, and it's kind of a big one. I've compiled a lot of little ones and put them together over the past week. The first one's just from Enco, and then some other YouTubers have sent me a few things. So let's go take a look at the mail call.
Okay, so I got a little Inco order in. I thought I would try these camel grinding wheels, CGW. These have been showing up at my at the steel yard, and I've been getting the CGWs for the little hand grinders and the polishing wheels and the flap wheels and stuff. But I thought I'd try them on the surface grinder. I've got a 46J and I've got a 60J, and this is an aluminum oxide blend. It's the blue wheels. So we're going to give the camel grinding wheel a chance. This is a quality product of Israel. Now, I haven't really heard of anything bad coming out of Israel. After all, we've got Iskar that comes out of there, which is pretty good stuff. And we've got Noga coming out of Israel too. So I think Israel's probably putting out a pretty good product. So we're going to see how we like these blue wheels. What else did I get? This came from Inco as well. It's a long tube, and it's probably, yep, more 2-inch squares in the making. That's Starrett 01 precision ground flat stock. That's going to make more 2-inch squares. Like I say, those little guys just go like hotcakes. So, that's more 01 for more. I got a package from Adam out there in Pensacola, Florida, and he sent me the 4 to 5 inch mic I was missing, and he already told me, hey, I got an old roach over here we'll let you have, and it's just to get you by. But and she is kind of haggard and battle worn, but she'll do until I find a 226. This is a 436. It's missing the spindle, the little ratchet or thimble, I think you call it. It's missing that, but I'm sure it still reads good. And they're easy enough to calibrate. Stick a standard in there and rotate the barrel until she reads 0. So not much that can go wrong with these things. So I've got this precision welding clamp that Adam sent me. But the real kicker is, got my A-bomb stickers. Look at that, I got a black one. You probably can't see that one, but I got a white one. If I put something black behind it, I don't have anything black. Can you see it? Anyways, that's a white one. That's gonna go on the back door or the back window of my truck, because that's a black tinted window, so the white will show up good there. And I don't know where I'm going to put the black one. I'm thinking maybe on my whiteboard. But Adam, thank you for those. This comes to us from Randy Richard. Is it Richard or Richards? It's Randy Richard, not Richards. So totally unexpected. No idea what's in here. It's in a little flat rate box. So let's see what Randy said. Always fun getting stuff in the mail. It's like Christmas all over again. I get more newspaper from out of town. Stan, here's a few items I hope you can use from James K. and Randy R. Oh, so it's from James Kilroy too. So that's pretty cool. I think this is probably the mother load of taps that have been flying around. It is. It's 5/16 24 taps. And they still got Cosmoline all over them. FYR Macedonia, 5/16 24. H3 high-speed steel. It's a spiral flute, so that's a gun type tap. That's going to push the chip out the bottom. So I guess James Kilroy hit the mother load on these things and got about, oh, I don't know, 300 or 400 of them. So I've seen these taps flying around. I might just take 2 or 3 and move them on down the line, you guys, but sure appreciate that. And got one of James' channel stickers. It's in white. It says Kilroy is here. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know he had those made up. That's awesome. I'm actually collecting on the back window of my truck. Looking for a tactical keychains sticker. I only got one on my last order. And any other YouTubers out there, I'm collecting for my back window. Oh, hey, look at that! Got a GoPro mount. How fun is that? It says Bar Z on it. God, I gotta go get my GoPro and try it. So that was done on the 3D printer, huh? I'll be damned. You know, I've seen them running, but I've never actually looked at anything up close. And we got our inserts in there for camera mounts. That's pretty darn cool, you guys. I really like that a lot. I'm going to zoom in on that. That's pretty slick. I think I got a bigger sticker too. Oh, I got another Kilroy sticker, a big one. That's awesome. Thanks, you guys. Okay, and I went and got my GoPro. I've got a Hero 3, the Hero 3 Plus, and I think the case is the same as actually the 4. I think that's what he bases on, either that or a 5. I don't even know if they're up to 5. Let's see if the case is the same size as the other ones. Sure looks like it. Snaps right in there. Button lines up here on the side. Button lines up here on the top. It's got 2 backstops there in the back. And it looks like my USB and everything lines up really good there on the end. So that's pretty awesome. Look at that. Thanks, guys. Never even saw this one coming, but very cool. Got a GoPro mount, 2 Kilroy stickers, and some taps. So Randy and James, I sure appreciate it. Okay, this was on my front porch this morning. Over 70 pounds, pretty heavy, and it's taped good, which is good because that noise you hear in the background is rain. So he taped the corners, so that's good, it didn't leak. But I don't know what's inside, you know, maybe he did something else inside. I see screws here. I'm thinking we just unscrew the lid and go. There's a screw there. There's something there. Alright, well, let's see what we can get out of this thing. Well, no, it's stapled down too. Let me go get a flat bar to crack that open. Well, they're just little chintzy staples, so I think a screwdriver will do us just fine. Wow, nice pack job. We got a free piece of Scotch-Brite. He said there was handles in here for me to grab a hold of. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's in a bag kind of thing. What kind of bag did I get? Performance something. Another handle. Oh, it's double bagged. Okay. Well, he said if I just lift up, it should come right out of the crate, which it does. Pretty nice crating job. It failed over there. Did have a little blowout right there, but I don't think that hurt the product at all. But pretty darn nice crate you made there, Chris. Appreciate that. And I never turn down Scotch-Brite. I love having Scotch-Brite. That's a brand new magenta. All right, let's see what he sent us. Well, I don't want to set it down on that table. The bottom is polished really nice. This is a Suburban magnetic sign plate. I'll let you take a look at that side. I might leave it in this bag. It's pretty nice. But what a nice sign plate. I think it's a, see if I got a size on there. It says MC612, so I think it's a 6x12 magnetic sign plate. Let me go grab a ruler. We'll check the top and see what the distance is between rolls. So our table is in fact 12 by 6. And then distance between rolls, looking like 10 inch from roll to roll. Yep. So that's awesome. And I know there's a way to, there's your tilt right there. Wow, what a nice piece. This all needs to be cleaned and polished here so you can put your gauge blocks in there. What a beautiful, beautiful piece. It did not come with any fences. I didn't get any of the fences for it. And this is courtesy of Chris Stevens. And Chris, I really appreciate all the hard work you did getting this to me. I know that wasn't fun or easy to get it on its way, but I appreciate all your hard work getting it to me. All right, looking forward to using this over on the surface grinder. Okay, we got another one, and this comes to us from Jonathan Davis, and I met him over on the Facebook Buy, Sell, and Trade channel. And nice guy, and he gave me a good price on this and got it to me in the mail right away. So Jonathan, your box made it to me very nicely, and you sent me a bunch of styrofoam peanuts. No. Actually, the wood box is just inside the styrofoam. I think I can just pull this out without disturbing the peanuts and get them out of here. All right. What a nice case that is. It's old, functional, nice latch. And let's see what he sent us here. Ooh, that looks really promising. All right, we're gonna pull this back. And it smells like oil. I love it. It's packed nicely in paper, all packed in there nice and neat so it doesn't bang around. That is a radius dresser, and it's a very nice radius dresser. Oh, what a beautiful thing that is. So smooth. And if I told you what I paid for it, you probably wouldn't believe me. This is like a Spindex on steroids, just for a grinder. I can offset that head. It's on a dovetail. It's got a degree wheel. precision ground plate at the bottom. And this is made by Yusawa International. They are out of Japan, and they make some very nice pieces. But what a beautiful radius dresser that is. And gosh, that thing is just smooth as silk right there. But you can see here we've got a gib and a dovetail. So that's going to enable us to move side to side this way. And up here we've got another dovetail that enables us to move vertically on this. But what a beautiful piece. And believe me, the price was absolutely right. I was pretty happy with that. Wondering what this pin goes to, where it sticks. We've got some little sliders here to, oh, that's to stop me from going too far one direction or too far the other direction. Let's see what it is. Those are stops. Yeah, that's a hard stop right there. It's adjustable. And see, there's another one back here that's actually kind of just floating around. See this one here? That's a stop. And when you push this pin in, it's going to bring you up to a hard stop. And when you pull it out, that ignores the stop. Well, that's pretty sweet. But this is a Yusawa International. I'm going to spin this knob off and let you take a good look at the label. Hopefully you can get in there. Where's the lens on this thing? There it is there. But what a nice piece. And Jonathan, thank you for going to all that trouble to get this to me. I know even the shipping was quite a bit of expense to get it to me, but very nice. I'm very pleased with that. I'm starting to get a little more, I've been reading more and more about doing radius dressing and different techniques for working on my grinder. And you sent something else with it. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is a centering gauge from bottom of point of diamond. So I guess you use this to set your center height. So I get you centered. Pretty cool. And it says 2.400 from bottom to point of diamond. Very cool. Okay, Jonathan, thanks.
And we're back. So special thanks to Adam for sending me his A-bomb stickers. And then Randy Richard and James Kilroy got together and did GoPro mounts. And I got a batch of the highly circulated taps. And then I got some more stickers from James for the back window of my truck. And then Chris Stevens sent me a sign plate or a magnetic sign plate. It's a combo, so the magnet will actually unbolt from the sign plate. My intention is to put that on my surface grinder, remove the existing magnet, and put that sign plate in its place, clamp it down, and I'll probably shoot a video of getting that installed. I need to grind the table first, get the table true before I put the sign plate on the table, and then make sure the top of the plate's running within a few tenths, hopefully. And then I'm sure that'll take a little bit of a grind too. Then last up was Jonathan Davis, where I got the radius dresser. So thank you for everybody for getting me those things, and thank you everybody for the wonderful packing job. Next up, I know you guys have been bugging me about this. A lot of people have said, hey, it's time we get over to West Coast Customs, Stan. What's going on there? Well, we started. So let's take a look at our first week. Here, let's go take a look at our first day.
So they've just got curtains in front of us for now. So this is where we're going to be working back here. And it looks like we're working behind closed doors. So they've got a fake spray booth on that curtain out in front. This is my work area, and it's a little polluted, but I think we can work back here. The lighting's not great. They got their LEDs out in the main shop, which are very intense. Those are the 4-foot 4-tube LEDs. And this is my work area. High pressure sodium, yuck. Those nasty orange lights. And those are coming out after all this equipment's in. My first piece of equipment goes right here, up to that curtain. See, there's a fake spray booth curtain, and there's another fake spray booth with a curtain. Mixing room, fake car, fake prep.
Okay,
Cute.
we're back, and our first day was clean and prep, and you saw our arrival and the mess we had to deal with. So our first day was just kind of clean up, and then call in some rentals. And this company right here, veteran-owned company, and nice people to deal with, very nice equipment, and I haven't made the complete switch over. I'm an Ahern customer, but Vet Rents has been pretty good to me so far. So that's a shout out to the nice people over at Vet Rents. Next up, we started moving in. We pre-assembled some of the smaller equipment out in the parking lot and rolled it in one piece. Look at that. Got some crates and got them up on big dollies and rolled them in like that. So let's take a look at that. Next up, customer took delivery on this stuff, put it out in the parking lot, and didn't protect it from rain. We had a rainstorm, so we were worried about wet crates and electronics. So we started rifling through all these things and started getting the electronics inside the building. So, and here's some of that unpacking and some of the crate damage, water damage that we found.
Here's a look at some of the boxes and some of the water. That dark box there is just soaked. I think it's just filters, no big deal. Some of these boxes got really wet. That one's really dark. I don't know what's in there. Light fixtures over here got really wet. Light fixtures are probably no big deal. We open them up and let them dry out. I don't have room to open all this stuff up to let it not get mildewed. But I just don't have the space to let these crates explode, so I just got to get to it when I get to it. I got the control panels, and I think I've got all the electronics inside. Out of the weather, so I'm hoping I got everything sensitive inside, and we'll get it opened up and get a look at it. All right, here's the crates of things that are going into this place. We got a large side downdraft. We got a quad draft. I got to get through all these skids and figure out what's what and what's going in first and what's going in last and what's going in second. All these skids are me, all the way down to there. And they definitely kill a few trees doing this. But the crates arrived in good condition. I don't see any damage or any crushing or anything like that, so I think we're in pretty good shape on all these. Duck packages, side downdraft. And there's all our crates there. So we've got a little bit of equipment to install. Well, crates, and more crates. But look there, we made a hole. I made myself a parking spot. And then it goes back to crates, and more crates. Okay, and this is the remote panel for this unit. This is the big Siemens color touchscreen. And when this is fired up, this will actually have a picture of the spray booth, and you just touch. If you touch a picture of the lights will come on. If you touch a picture of a burner, the burner will fire. If you touch the fans will come on. So it's actually a really cool remote panel. And this is just the touchscreen panel. This is not a there's no controls in there per se. It's just the electronics and comm and data cabling over to the main control cabinet. So this is just operator control. There's another cabinet with all the starters and VFDs and all that stuff. All right, but I thought I'd show you that before I wrap it up.
And by the time all this has happened, we're already on our third day. So finally on the third day, we actually started doing something, building something. So let's go take a look at third and fourth day.
As a follow-up to my laser the other day, you see my corner mark there, and we hit it with the unit. And we walk over to this side and see the corner mark over here, and you can see the chalk mark on the floor. reasonably accurate. Everything's plus or minus probably 1/8 of an inch on this entire unit.
And during all that time, I got to play with the time lapse on my GoPro. Now, anyone that has a GoPro can attest to the fact that the battery is pretty weak, and she'll burn down in about 4 or 5 hours. Forget using the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi just chews through a battery like nobody's business. But if you just set it on time lapse and no Wi-Fi, she'll run 6.5 hours doing time lapse. So let's go have a look at a time lapse of assembling a spray booth. And back, which brings us to our 5th day. And this is where we start detailing the booth, hanging doors, pinning it down to the floor, and doing some various things. Now, these doors use a Premco walk-in refrigerator type door hinge and door hardware. And the weld plates inside of the doors are 1/4-inch plates, and they have to be drilled and tapped. And what the company supplies is self-tapping screws. Not self-drilling, but self-tapping. You have to drill pilot holes and then tap them in. And I always dread doing this because the screws break. So, and snapping screws off left and right and drilling out broken bolts out of the doors is very common. But our old friend Anchor Lube came to the rescue, and the whole thing went without incident. Take a look at this. And back. So those were doors prepped, and every single screw went in without any trouble, and no oily mess when I was done. I just put just literally the smallest amount I could in each hole, just one drop, and then ran those self-threading screws in, and they worked really good. Let's take a look at the doors now that they're hung. And we're back. So there you go, doors hung, anchor lube to the rescue. You guys want to see cars? We came here for the West Coast Customs cars. Let's take a look at these things. First up, there's a gangster looking Merc. I love this thing. Take a look at this. Next up, old Corvette. I think it's a 54, maybe a 55. I don't know, but sweet little Corvette. Take a look at this one. And back. And that is a pretty nice little Corvette. Next up is a Lamborghini Aventador. I know a lot of you guys have seen these cars. Let's go take a look at this. Whoa, I'm not sure what I saw. Can we go back and look at that again? And back. That must be Justin Bieber's car. Next up, this is a Mercedes Maybach. This is a kind of a limo version of a Mercedes. Very rare, a very nice limousine style Mercedes. The Hot Rod Magazine guys were there today actually photographing it, and the guys over at Roadkill got word of it, and they want to mosh on the Maybach. Let's go take a look at this. And we're back. All right, so we've seen a few cars. Let's take a little bit, I got a little bit of video here and there, just kind of shooting around the shop and looking at some stuff. This is not my last week there. I've got a lot more work to do there. So I'll get up in the showroom and shoot some of the cars up there, and any new fresh arrivals that come in, we'll get a good look at those. I want everyone to have a good remainder of your weekend, and I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. All right, thanks guys. Bye.